Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on the new Tarte Clay Stick Foundation. If you do want to see a review and a demo, please keep watching. This is what the packaging looks like, and you do get 0.32 ounces or 9 grams. So this is what the packaging looks like, and this is what their packaging looks like. When you pop off the top, you have the product inside. It has this little wooden detail. It's a little bit rubberized, and yeah, it's just a stick foundation. So with Tarte, you really don't know what shade you're in. At least for me, I'm not really sure what shade I'm in because they keep changing it up on me. But since this is a new foundation, I decided to pick up all three. So I picked up Tan Sand, Tan Deep Honey, and Deep Honey. So we're going to check to see which shade matches and to see if this formula does last 12 hours like it claims. It claims to last a long time, so we're just going to put this to the test to see if it does last and how I feel throughout the week. I'm going to be testing out this foundation for an entire week for you guys, and then at the very end I will let you know if it's a yes or no. First shade is Tan Sand. I'm just going to see if this matches me. This might look like a match. Okay. And then we have Tan Deep Honey. Ooh, no, this is not a match. This is way too dark. And that means Deep Honey is probably not going to be my match. Yes, no, that's... So we're going to work with Tan Sand. So I just like how I just swatched it on top of the other swatch. That was really weird. I already moisturized my skin and I primed my skin as well. For my moisturizer, I'm using the Dr. Jart Water Drop Moisturizer. And for primer, I'm using the new Smashbox. Well, it's not new. It's new for me. But the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. So the shade that we are going to be wearing throughout the entire day is the shade Tan Sand. I'm going to be using my Beauty Blender. I already dampened it. And I noticed when I dampened it, this is from their summer collection. You get 3 of them in a kit. You get the pink one, the original. You get this orange one and a bright lime green one. I just rinsed this out and I noticed a lot of dye has coming out from it. And I was like, that's not good, but I don't know. This is just like the red one, where the red one like bleeds a lot, so the orange one bleeds as well, just so you guys know. So let's go ahead and let's apply this foundation. This shade is way too light, but I'm gonna try it out, see how this works. We're gonna drag it all the way down. This is just one layer of the foundation. I'm going to see if we can try to build it up because I do see some of my redness peeking through. I'm just going to take a little bit more and just apply it on the areas that I really need to cover up. So far, I like how this foundation does blend, but I don't like how it's already making me look a little bit greasy. And I'm oily. I'm extremely oily. Even when I use a moisturizer, I'm still very oily. So I'm going to be testing this out throughout the day today, and I will check back in with you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so I am checking in on the Tarte Clay Stick Foundation, and so far I don't really like how this foundation does sit on the face. I have been wearing this foundation for about 8 hours, and I don't really like it at all. Not only that the shade doesn't match my skin complexion, but I don't like how it wore. I'm super oily, and I noticed right here on the nose area, it is kind of removing my makeup. I'm going to zoom you guys in for a closer look so you guys can take a look on what I'm talking about. You guys are zoomed all the way in, and you guys can notice that right here on the ball of my nose that the makeup is kind of breaking up, and right here on this side as well, the makeup is breaking up as well. And I'm not sure if it's happening for everybody else. If you guys have experiencing this, please let me know in the comments down below. But this foundation isn't really working for me. So far, I'm not liking it. I haven't blotted throughout the entire day either. So what I am going to be doing is I'm going to take a little piece of tissue paper to see how much product does come off. Normally when I do this, like I did before with my Wet n Wild foundation, not a lot of foundation came off. I'm just going to take a little bit and just dab this. so you guys can see a side-by-side comparison. So I blotted with this tissue and not a lot of foundation came off, so that's really good. That's one thing that would be a pro. My foundation does look a little bit oily still after blotting versus the side where I didn't even blot at all. So I don't know, this foundation is kind of meh. I'm going to be testing this foundation out for the entire week, and of course I will let you guys know what my thoughts are at the end of the week, and I will see you guys then. Hey guys, so it is the end of the week of me testing out the Tarte Clay Stick Foundation, and the final result is I don't like it. This clay stick doesn't work for me. It makes me super shiny, super oily, especially when I first apply it on. I thought it was just the first day. I tried it on the second day, same thing, and I was like, I tried to blend the foundation down here all the way to my collarbone. That way the foundation matches. So that's why I might look a little bit not matchy-matchy, but as you saw in my previous clip, I was not even matching at all. So this Tarte Clay Stick didn't really last on me. It did end up breaking up my makeup throughout the day. Each and every day I noticed it. I did try a different primer. I went back to my old original primer. I tried it with my my Makeup Forever Step 1 primer. Same thing happened. It wasn't the primer, it was the foundation. So I'm actually super surprised. I thought maybe it would be like a matte primer that I'm using, or maybe it's a different something in my moisturizer. I ended up picking up a different moisturizer. Same thing happening. So I'm not really enjoying this clay stick, and I rather prefer the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick. This foundation costs $25 versus this is $39. This one you get a little bit more grams. 0.35 ounces, 9 grams. I'm not sure how that equivalents to this one. This is 0.32 ounces and you get 9 grams as well. A little bit expensive, and this is $25 and it's the same thing, but Anastasia has a wide variety of shades. So this will definitely, you will find your shade in Anastasia, but in Tarte there's only a limited amount of shades that you can select. I got 3 of the last dark shades in this collection and none of them match me. The other 2 were way too dark and the tan sand was way too light. So I think Tarte is kind of not gearing towards tan or medium or olive skin tones. They're just focusing on the fair and light skin tones, which I don't really like. I'm not going to purchase another clay stick foundation. I think I'm just going to give this away to somebody who matches my shade, maybe one of my friends or something like that. But this foundation didn't really work out for me. It made me super oily, super sticky, super greasy when I first applied it. And I also set it with a powder. I set it with a setting mist throughout the week, and that didn't do anything either. So this is gonna be a no. If you guys did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video.